It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll get a look here at Gabriel Davis. He's been torching secondaries all season, now closing in on 1,200 yards. It's the Giants and the Mounties under the lights on Monday night.
Well, we have a cold night in the Northeast. A bad evening to be without a parka, but we are set for football at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, we've got one last present under the tree, our final Monday Nighter of the year, between the Toronto Mounties and the New York Giants. Welcome again, one and all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Brandon Gaudin on hand alongside Charles Davis. And yes, the storyline here, the weather. Snow and more of it expected as this game continues. So how will that impact how this one goes?
Can these teams ignore the distraction and the strangeness of playing in a snow game? Because it actually affects the crowd as well. That big roar you get is often muffled when there's a snow game. And the second part, what's the footwear you got on? Does that fit the turf you're playing on? And how will it handle as things get a little bit slick?
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go to wrap up the week on a Monday night. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. To throw, it's Brady. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Brady. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. On 2nd and 9, Brady. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 17-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Brady going to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. Touchdown! Nyheim Hines. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Mounties will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. From the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
When I was watching film this week, I had to write a note to myself. 3 touchdown passes in an NFL game deserves respect, not ho-hum just because they throw it around all the time, and he got his respect. NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, that's the ultimate vote of confidence from a week ago. Hey, look, he was great, not his best game ever, but obviously was very good to garner that award. All the talk this week, though, was about let's take that forward now. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Tua sets up to pass it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. They find some open field here. Still going. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Giants. Kyle Pitts, 82 yards. And the Giants are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, and this is one of the best runs you'll see. A lot of times on these long touchdowns, you'll say he gets into the end zone untouched, but not here. He fought his way through contact, and it barely even registered, and he just continued down the field all the way to the end zone.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Throwing again on second down. Brady. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On play action, it's Brady. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 85 catches for him on the year now, and the result there is a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 51 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Quick slant, Dotson. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw again on second down, Brady. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now Brady. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Mounties have moved out in front. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had to feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. As the Giants head back out there, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. But I think we get it during the regular season, too. because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulling out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 24 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Tua going to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Toronto's offense ready to take over. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense. So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Throwing now is Brady. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll be taken down, as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. 2nd quarter now, Toronto in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They run with Hines. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Brady's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's Brady to throw. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Draw play. This is Hines. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Out there is Rodrigo Blankenship in the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Blankenship's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And now out come the Giants. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Tua. Once again, he finds Slayton. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Giants at 9-6 now, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Tua's throw taken in by Slayton. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Looking to throw again on second down. Tua. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Tua now on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Tua to throw again. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tua. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. K'Lavon Chaisson. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Boswell's kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Takes it at the 7. Toronto's offense ready to take over. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Brady now on first down. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 9. Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gassed,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
This is to Pitts on the quick slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Tua. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. K'Lavon Chaisson in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So on now is Johnny Hekker to punt this one away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. On 1st down, Brady. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. To throw is Brady. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. This duo locked in, 14 yards there and a 1st down. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. He'll check this down to Hines. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Now Brady. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Tua, a final shot before half. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sport. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Giants about set to go to begin this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Tua, throw left side complete. That's Davis. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. Pressure comes and down he goes. Trent McDuffie getting the chance to blitz and finishing it off with a sack. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And what a great call defensively there because they decided to bring pressure off the corner. And a lot of times, those big linemen, they can't account for the speed of a defensive back. And that time, he made a beeline right for the quarterback and got him. The cat blitz, tough to defend.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. On 2nd and 10, Brady. Looking sideline, incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Brady going to throw. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag, punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Yeah, the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Miles Jack coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Over the middle, complete. It's Davis. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Barkley inside handoff. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Toronto's offense ready to take over. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. On 2nd and 9, Brady. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Brady now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on here to punt it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. On 2nd and 12, Tua. And that is caught. It's Davis. The 40. The 20. 10. 5. Touchdown. Giants. Gabriel Davis, 82 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from drawing level.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Takes it at the 7. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Toronto's offense ready to take over. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 48 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Play action. Now it's Brady. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bush. Now a play fake. Brady. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. On the delay, here's Hines. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. Throwing now is Brady. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Brady now on 1st down. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game. but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Now it's Hines. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third. Here's Brady. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Blankenship's kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here, 20-17. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Tua sets up to pass it. Flush to his right. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 11. Tua going to throw. Steps away. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Agnew now to return. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. So the completion gets them just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down. To throw, it's Brady. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on third. Brady. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to make it 4th down. Well, speed is definitely a calling card if you play cornerback in this league, and he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play.
And I think really good defenders can sniff out those screen passes, just something that they can feel, something that they can sense about how the quarterback drops back or how the linemen are just a little slow to block the oncoming rushers. He read it perfectly, got in there, and made the play. And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better than 20 miles an hour. This will be fielded at the 17. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Tua now on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got him in, complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now Tua. He's got Slayton on the slant.
And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Here's Tua. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Tua going to run again. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. Tua. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Eric Ebron with career touchdown number 60. And the Giants have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Boswell good with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 25. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Brady. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. On 2nd and very short, Brady. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Brady to throw again. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Brady going to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
I'd love to sit down at some point in our offseason and talk to these defensive coordinators in the red zone. Tight end is obviously a big threat, yet these guys continue to make plays. Is there any other way to stop them?
Apparently not. In the red zone, like you said, that's your guy. They got it to him.
Supreme confidence in going to a playmaker.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady got his man complete over the middle. That's Lamb. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jahan Dotson from 4 yards out. And the Mounties answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was Jahan Dotson with a touchdown catch to finish things off. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And the Giants ready to come out now. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Davis fighting. He loses the football. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Hines. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now Brady. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari. Rodrigo Blankenship with an important one. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. Blankenship's kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then. And
if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
The Giants now down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Meanwhile, Tua's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Tua's throw going to be caught by Davis. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Now Brady. He'll check this down to Hines. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Here's Tua. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with third down coming up. One final try for Tagovailoa. And he fends him off. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially